Today, in the post, I received a Radiosonde. This is something I've been watching a few videos on recently, and they look really, they look like slightly odd devices and worth having a play with. And they're remarkably cheap, I think, for what it is. And this isn't going to be an overview of the system at all. It's just a few things I just noticed on the first inspection. So the unit comes packaged like this, cardboard packaging. Obviously these are cheap, they're meant to be quickly used and disposed of. Also in the package was some desiccant, just to kind of keep moisture at bay. And so the first things with this, you've got obviously long cord attached to the balloon. And the most interesting thing on the side here is this section here. And there's a lot of possibly kind of configuration data in there, and that is attached to punched tape. It's so old school, it's incredible. I have no idea why this will be in here. I don't think this particular product is that old. I'll see if I can spot a date on it in a minute, but I have no idea why this will be in here, what it will be used for, unless there's some really kind of old school equipment being used on the ground. You can see at this end there's a kind of an obvious number sequence, but then it gets into the real kind of data in there. And it's quite possible that it is just this configuration data that's encoded on there. And yeah, if you look at the so it shows at best this first number here, which I'm not quite sure is real punch tape, that might just be for visual inspection, and that corresponds to the kind of first configuration number on the top there. And so that I will need to investigate to find out if it is actually used. And it's, yeah, presumably perforated there, and again possibly there. You've got the usable segment here to feed into the machine. So it's the other thing on the front here is that what appears to be like a key slot for kind of configuration. It's possible there's some last minute adjustments that are made in there. I'll see what that corresponds to in a bit. Kind of package opens up on the side here. Got the PP9 connector there. That's for the kind of water activated battery which is inside. And another kind of cardboard opening panel there. So I'm just going to undo this side quickly. First thing, this is one of the main sensor wires. This, I believe, when you're kind of so here's the batteries in here. So this is going to be water activated. You'd soak that in water and presumably just click onto the battery there. That would then go back inside, and this will be left folded out. You see in the mould of the polystyrene, they've got this smooth bit here. So designed probably for storage that way. Then when you finish it, it goes out that way. You remove the plastic cap which protects the sensor, and inside, I believe that's a humidity sensor. Possibly, and the bead at the top, I've heard people say some kind of ambient temperature sensor, possibly wind sensor, but that's, yeah, and it's highly reflective coating, so it's any kind of sunlight that hits it will bounce straight off, ideally not affecting its readings. So this will be for the ambient temperature, the ambient readings. So we've got the water activated battery, and there's no nasty chemicals if there's lands at sea. And on the other side, this panel slides away. I think that's going to be the GPS antenna there, the kind of elliptical antenna, just to ensure an accurate kind of reception. And it's sealed inside. It's got a small ribbon cable running off, and at the bottom the antenna out to the rest of the unit. It's very loose inside this cardboard packaging. Okay, and that should drop out now, I think. Except for the antenna on the top. That port's opened up, so that would be covered by this tab here. See what's inside there. A minute. Free from the box. So I think that's the way around it went. So you've got the antenna and circuit board on the side there. So that's a 3-wire connection. So it's possibly power and data out on there. So that might be like a self-contained GPS locating device. And this metal piece here, kind of shielding possibly. Slides away. Another PCB, and you've got a single trimmer kind of resistor possibly in there. So hopefully this piece should slide out. There's a single solder tab in there which is going to prevent this from sliding out, so I'll just need to undo that quickly. So I've unsoldered this piece from the side, so this unit should continue to slide out now. May as well remove this one as well. So there you have it. 2 core sections on here. This module over here connects over to this kind of main board here, which presumably is the transmitter. The transmitter wire at the end. Then that will kind of relay data back to Earth. I believe this was a 400 odd megahertz unit. I'm not sure if it says the exact figure on the box somewhere. Or even on the PCB. Possibly not. It's in the 400 meg range. In here there's another. This could be a sensor package of some kind. We've got a 5-wire kind of connection in there, and some other part in there, possibly another sensor of some kind. And also those running off of it. And a screw connection in there, so the calibration point connected there. And so there. The internals of a radiosonde. I'm not going to go any further than this. There are a lot of videos around where people have delved into this, people much smarter than myself, but it was really just this that kind of caught my interest opening this up. The really bizarre fact that it has punch tape in there. And yeah, I may look that up, try and find out why and what that's used for. So you have it, insides of a Radiosonde.